we walked around, and you know what? I can see the reason why a lot of people like to go with a big party, by the way, to Silver City. For example, not the Flooded Mine, but the Lost River.
Yes.
It's a tube, and you got like, I think 6 people that sit in one craft, if you will, and it floats down a river, and it's got a lot of dips and stuff, and a lot of drops. Right. It's not a roller coaster, it's just a float ride.
Right, it's like you're going down a river. A floater. Great.
It's a floater.
It's a stinker. Yeah, you're right. It's just a river ride is what it is. But there's parts that are all calm, and then there's parts that you're bouncing and water's spraying over the top of your boat.
And one thing I didn't know what it was, but we found these little stations in certain parts of the ride where people are watching people float by. You drop a quarter in there, and you can spray someone with water as they go by.
Yep.
Now, I didn't know that.
Your timing has to be good.
That was something we questioned. It was like, okay, does it matter? Is it motion sensitive? And as soon as they notice that the craft is coming by, it will start squirting. But no, you have to drop that quarter in the moment you think. It's almost like a game, really, for the person dropping the quarter in, if they can get these people wet or not.
Yes.
And that's
what it's all about. That is what it's all about.
So that's where you got a lot of people. If they're going, you got a large group of people going in, like a family and friends and sort of thing. You can watch your family or friends go floating by and then wet them if you're.
You just nail them.
And there was like there was like 4 or 5 banks that you could drop quarters in. Each one had a designated color, signifying a different spray down below as the craft was going by.
Right.
And we only saw saw one color, but we couldn't locate the other colors. But I mean, that's something fun to do. We enjoyed ourselves doing that.
We did enjoy ourselves doing that. I enjoyed trying to take pictures of these people going down the river because it was so funny. Oh, and then there's the guy, this poor guy up in the booth. His job, his whole job is to watch and make sure nothing bad is going on. And I don't mean just misbehavior. I mean making sure that the ride's running smoothly and that the people are making it safely. Well, if you've ever ridden one of those Lost River style rides, you know what you do. You end up pulling your feet up. If you're trying to keep your shoes dry, you put your feet up high, and then your feet stay drier. Well, he'd get on there every time and tell everybody to put their feet down and tell them it was for their safety. And
we were cracking up, weren't we?
It was like literally
nearly every single ride.
Oh, yeah, almost every tube that went by. He's like, you need to put your feet on the bottom bar.
It's for your safety.
This is for your safety. And I mean, it sounded, you would swear it was a recording.
You did.
I felt so bad for him. I'm like, this is what he does all day.
The only reason why we didn't know, we knew for a fact that it wasn't because sometimes he would thank the people.
Yes.
Periodically. He would, thank you, ma'am, thank you, sir.
Yep.
You know. But, yeah, exactly. And I started cracking up because it's like, he kept on repeating.
I felt sorry for him. It was like literally every tube.
Every tube.
It was awesome, though.
I thought about playing a part of the audio, but you know what? I'm going to save that for Facebook or YouTube.
Right.
So, they'll be up there eventually.